All right, so NazUFC and Anthony Romero had a best of three on a fight card put together by a content creator called Mellow Coffee. And it was a pretty fun event, and this is the best of three right here. We're going to watch it together again, and let's just talk about it. Of course, Naz is someone that I just recently fought. I had a best of three with him. The first fight was fairly competitive, and then he freaking just just did a number on me in the other matches. Naz is a very good player. He's very, very elite, and of course, we all know how good Romero is. I was really looking forward to this fight because I wanted to see how Romero would handle the very complex striking style that Naz has, especially when you allow him to really pressure you and you allow him to pin you against the cage. He can be very, very difficult to deal with. And if there's anyone that's very good at troubleshooting and kind of figuring out a way to deal with all the intricate styles, it's Romero. So it was a big reason why I wanted to see this match. I wanted to see a best of three between these two guys, as opposed to a situation where they like randomly run into each other on ranked. I wanted to see them both, on their A game. So first match right here, Romero is using Cody Garbrandt. Naz, of course, is using Sean O'Malley. I figured Naz would go with Sean O'Malley in this weight class. I know Naz likes to favor strikers with reach, because if you're fighting, or if you're playing against another really, really good striker and they have the reach advantage, it can cause some serious problems for sure, especially as the fight starts to get later and, you both start to lose speed and you both start to lose stamina. Whoever can reach the other faster, it becomes very important. Romero opted to go with younger version, prime version of Cody Garbrandt. He's got more power. He's got the speed there as well. But as you can see, he's working the legs, trying to force Naz to think about something else besides boxing. And Naz is doing a very good job of occasionally entering the pocket, landing some combinations on the inside. But as you can see, right there, ducks it, lands an uppercut by Romero. Look at that combination. See, this is where it starts to get very dangerous. Right here, right here. When you start to back up and you let Naz pressure you, he can start putting together some very intricate combinations. And then, of course, what happens is, because he forces you to lash out, I say this all the time, he's got that Conor McGregor style of pressure where, like, when he starts to do this, you have two options. You can either try to hit him right back, in other words, in which case he'll start looking for slip counters, or you freaking hug block, and then he starts to shred the fuck out of you. Look at that. Beautiful block counters. If there's anybody you got to be careful with when it comes to throwing right, like throwing hooks into their lead hand, it's Romero. His block counters are the absolute best. Every time I fight him, anytime I throw a hook to his lead side, I got to duck, I got to pull, I got to do something, because he comes back with that block counter very, very well. So, first round, not really even sure who to give it to with this first round, but, of course, when you have this damage that Naz has right now, you really got to worry about it, because we got doctor stoppages in this game. And if your opponent keeps attacking that side over and over again, it's only a matter of time before the doctor steps in and stops the fight. So round number two, they touch gloves. Both of them pretty good when it comes to stamina. Even though they both did some work, still in a very good spot stamina-wise. Now, Romero, you'll notice, is subtle, but you'll notice that he's using backwards lunges, those minor backwards lunges, to try to deal with some of this pressure as well, as the leg gets rocked. And now he's going to be forced to switch his stance. There we go. There we go. See, I know that what Romero is trying to do, because I've talked to him about this particular style, and he would always say, like, you just don't play into it. Like, you can't hang out in the pocket in there. And when Naz starts to, like, throw and, like, slip and do all this stuff, he kind of wants you to be in that pocket with him. And he will, like, trick you into playing that game. But it's a game he plays very, very well. And it's going to be very difficult for you to beat him at that game. And so, like, the best way to win a game like this is to not even play in the first place. And so you'll notice anytime Naz tries to get the slips going, Romero is, like, out of there. He's just backing up and getting out of there. But right now, you see he's not, like, trying to pull and slip and all this with him. But, man, the combos from this dude, it's Naz, man. When he gets going, it can be very difficult to handle. There we go. Romero with some good head movement, some very good counters. Still attacking that right side of Sean O'Malley. This is some high-level shit right here, boys. Now, see right there, he gets rocked, taken down. Beautiful. See, this is the one thing that, like, I gotta remember to do. I gotta remember to do this, you know. And every time I watch Romero, again, the one thing you notice is that he uses everything the game has to offer. He got that rock right there, and he's also thinking when he's playing, he's thinking secured around, secured around, secured around. He gets the rock, spears him into the ground. Now he's gonna stay on top, get that control time, do some damage on the top. You know, you got to remember to do that as well. And sometimes I forget. I mean, all the time I forget to do that, but it's very important. It really is. As this round is over, so I was noticing his stamina going down quite a bit. But of course, Naz in this fight definitely has this big, giant gash on his right side to worry about. Maybe I should turn this up a little bit, because I'm not sure if you guys can actually hear the game properly. Yeah. Right, rocks him again through that, woo! And see, now is definitely forced to ooh, beautiful. This is the problem, I'm telling you. Romero shoots at the right time, bails, and gets him down right here. This is, man, I gotta remember that, man. Shoot a takedown when you need to. You know, get the fight to the ground when you need to. Grapple when you need to. Don't forget that you are playing. Look at that defense by Naz. Man's defense, as you guys are gonna see in this best of 3, his defense is incredible. It's absolutely incredible. Just taking him down is not like, it's not the end all be all. Now you got to deal with his defensive grappling, and it is absolutely incredible. It's very good, man. Look at that. He gets this beautiful sweep right here to the back. That's 4 points. But yeah, I was saying that now he definitely has to stay in the pocket. See, this is a glitch right here. This happens all the time. This glitch happens all the time, and I really don't like it. Naz was trying to get him into. He was trying to get him into a rear naked choke, but Romero was able to get back to full guard, and that glitch happens quite a bit as he rolls him over. Some beautiful grappling work going on right here. Now Romero right here is using the undeniable fakes. This is something that I still have not been able to do, and I'm probably never going to be able to do it. These undeniable fakes. Boom. Damn. Some good grappling work from both men. Some high level gameplay right here. Romero passes to side control. And now he's going to pin him in side control for a little bit. Tries to get him into this Kimura at a stamina deficit. So it's really not going to work. He tries to race it. Romero tried to race it because he saw Naz was about to escape. He tried to race it, but it's not a race that he's going to win. That Kimura is not a strong submission at all. Very good defense to stop him from even hitting him in the first place. And right here, I think, yeah, right here, they just waited this clock out. All right, so the biggest issue that Naz has to worry about right here now is that gash, right? It's a big problem because the referee, sorry about that loud sound you guys just heard, because now the referee can, I'm trying to make sure that the volume of the game is actually loud enough so that my voice is not overpowering the whole entire thing. But yeah, that gash is a problem because, you know, the referee can absolutely stop it if it gets too bad. In terms of stamina, they are about equal. Beautiful back step into a cross from Romero. He tries to throw leg kicks right there, but Naz is doing a very good job with the footsies. Pretends to enter and then backs up again. Pretends to enter, back up again. And you'll notice the way he incrementally closes the distance. Like, just watch the footwork right here from Naz. See, he's like, he'll duck, and then you back up a little bit, and then he closes that distance a little bit. Just watch how he slowly enters the pocket. I think when it comes to like pure pressure fighting, like there's some very good pressure fighters in this game. You know, Suez, GOAT is also incredible at that. Romero himself, if he wants to do it. But there's a very unique quality to the way Naz does it, and I've always noticed it. And see right here, he has to stay in this pocket. He has to. You'll notice the doctor stoppage icon. Look at how red that is. He has to stay in the pocket now, as he rocks him with a flying knee. And I can, you know, you can tell that right there, Romero gets rocked again. Gets sat down by the uppercut. This is where this fight started to go downhill. Shoots, gets him down. Doesn't shoot, I mean, but like trips him and puts him on his back, man. I remember watching this like, yee. It's not good. This is not good at all. That was also very close. You know, I feel like, and you guys are gonna see that. I think if Naz has any weakness whatsoever, I think you could definitely outstrike him. You absolutely can. I mean, I came close to stopping him when we fought. You could definitely outstrike him if you can find a way to stop him from pressuring you. I think. Ooh. I think no matter who you are, you don't want to be on the back foot against this guy. You just don't. And, you know, I put my money on Romero against anybody on the back foot. You know, if he is one of the most deadly guys to pressure. But look at that. Beautiful. Won the race. But there's still certain people, man, that when they're pressuring you, it's just, you just don't want to be there. You know what I mean? You just don't want to be there no matter what. That guy, oh my God. Yo, I'm actually surprised that, well, I'm not surprised because Naz did a very good job of like staying in the, he was like, nah, I'm not backing up. I know if I back up even a little bit, the doctor is going to step in and stop this. And Romero was also being, you know, he was being very generous and not like pushing them, you know what I mean? I've run into opponents where like once they get you here, the whole entire game plan becomes pushing. They want to push you back. They want to throw like teeps to your body and knock you backwards, and then they run backwards so that the referee can stop you. All right, see, Romero can see the writing on the wall right here. You could tell, you know, okay. He rocks him again. He tries to shoot this takedown, but Naz expected it, denies it. A lot of reads these two guys are making. This is still very dangerous, man. Whoo! Bro, when I tell you, he shoots again. See, yeah, Romero really trying to keep that MMA going. But Naz has his, he's got the timing on those takedowns now. He knows they're coming. There's a cross. And, you know, in moments like this where... Oh, that is sweet. That is just sweet, bro. That is sweet. I can't even lie, bro. That was gnarly. Watching this back roll... Hold on. I wish they wouldn't have. Hold on. Watching this back right now, bro. I did not even realize... Hold on. I want to watch that sequence again because it was a jab, cross, and then okay, it wasn't here. Hold on. It's coming up. Romero throws a left hook. Naz goes left hook. He threw a combination and then slipped after he threw the combination because he knew that Romero was gonna try to counter him. See this forward moving, slipping thing that he always likes to do. Romero throws a left hook. He goes jab, left hook. Romero thought he was gonna go for a cross, so Romero slips. I think this is where he does it. Sorry that I'm like slowing this down. I really want to see that last sequence. This is it. Jab, jab. Slips. Oh, oh, damn. That is beautiful. That is actually beautiful. Jab, jab, slip into a... Yeah. I wonder what Romero was thinking he was going to do for him to throw that uppercut. You know? I'm trying to figure out what Romero was thinking. Because he went jab, jab. What was he trying to counter with the uppercut? I'm trying to think. Maybe he thought Naz might go to the body. Maybe. Yeah, the uppercut right there was just the wrong attack. And it was so fast. He did that so fast that, like, you just didn't have time to pull again. You know, because if Romero saw that, he could have definitely pulled again. But it was so quick. That jab, jab, slip into the right hook. It was just so quick. Yeah, that was impressive. Absolutely impressive. So we are going to move on to the next fight right here. So next fight they did was in the lightweight division. Naz goes with his Dustin Porier. Romero goes with Islam Makhachev. And let's watch this one. This is fight number 2. Of course, Naz has I don't know. I don't want to go as far as saying he's got the best Dustin Porier, because I think GOAT's Dustin Porier might still be better, and I think Romero's Dustin Porier might still be better as well. But in terms of like the most devastating Dustin Porier I've ever experienced, definitely Naz for sure. Like it's kind of like, yeah, it just feels like you got put in a shredder. That's just what it feels like. That said, though, when it comes to Islam, when it comes to players using Islam, Romero with Islam Makhachev is a recipe for disaster. But as you can see right there, While this fight was going on, I was just like, yeah, you got to get this dude down. You got to get him down. You got to get him down. This is not the guy to strike with when he's using. But of course, look at that. Look at that deny. But of course, follows up on the wrestling. Good stuff. This is really not the guy to allow to pressure you while he's using Dustin Porier. And so Romero, you know, decides to put on a wrestling clinic in this fight, which is pretty much what you need to do. Look at his deny. Just absolutely impressive shit, man. He shoots again and gets it. Yeah, just relentless with the grappling. But those denies, bro, the only other person that denies those takedowns like that is NazUFC. He's the only other person that I've come across that will consistently, and not by luck, but consistently deny every manner of takedown you throw at him. Which is why, for me personally, fighting NazUFC is just like a lose-lose situation every single time, because I can't take him down. No matter what combination of takedown I try, he just denies everything. It's like, it's demoralizing as fuck. And then you got to stand with the guy. You know what I mean? So, but right here, Romero gets him down. Goes stack. Very good job. Passes again to side control. Slowly looking for the Kimura. If you guys are enjoying this video, don't forget to leave a like. Let me know in the comments if you guys watch this thing live. It's a fairly long video, so I hope you have your popcorn. Grab it, because after this, we got one more. There we go. Now, this is Naz using the but he gets it. Beautiful. This was him using the fake, the undeniable fake. Man, that undeniable fake, dude. I've tried to have Romero teach me how to do it. NazUFC teach me how to do it. And I've sat there for like a long time trying to get my fingers to actually do it. I still can't, bro. It's why I say, man, it's like knowledge with this game is not the only thing you need. You know, to be good at this game, you need knowledge, but you also need the technical ability to perform the moves on the controller. And if there's certain things that even though you know they exist, you can't actually perform it on the controller for whatever reason, whether it be a physical limitation or your brain can't get your finger to do it properly, it's going to hinder you. And that definitely hinders my grappling 100%. Because there are positions where you absolutely need undeniable fakes. As Romero tries to take him down right there. But look at the stamina right here. See the stamina difference right here? This is why having this grappling is so important. Beautiful slip into the clinch. See how he uses the clinch? This is what it looks like when a player that's a great player is using the clinch properly. You know what I mean? Slip into, I mean, that was a beautiful sequence. Into it, switch it to single under, muscle him to the cage, get his back, pull him, nice Zushi, trip him, get to side control. It's some beautiful grappling, bro. But it's like what he did, that whole slip into the clinch is way harder than just clinching Naz over and over again. Like, I mean, the easiest path to getting Naz down would be to literally just spam the clinch over and over again. Clinch, clinch, clinch. But you'll notice Romero is not doing that. You know what I mean? He's playing it clean. Like, I'm gonna slip into it. I'm gonna shoot on you at the right time. I'm not gonna freaking spam anything. Sometimes I wish he would be cheesy just a little bit. You know, just to, but it's one of the things I love the most about him. He's as good as he is. As good as he is with no cheese. Zero. And he knows all the cheese. He knows all of them. He knows all the exploits. Right there. It gets him in a Kimura. But this Kimura is very difficult. For you to win this particular race right here, you need a ridiculous stamina lead. So if you get put in a Kimura, this is the one submission that you should not panic in. If somebody gets you in a Kimura, man, especially, and wow, beautiful sweep. If someone gets you in a Kimura, man, like, you shouldn't be worrying about that. You really shouldn't. Like this right here, this is not a good entry. It's not a fast. He's not going to get it. It's very difficult to get this right here. Romero tried to pull him up into Neon Belly. It's either Neon Belly or you're trying to go for the armbar from there. But again, it's a very weak submission. This is where there's usually a big stalemate because, you know, they're both hitting each other, keeping the grapple advantage high. And you definitely don't want to be getting denied here because it's going to affect your stamina as round number 2 comes to an end. If during the course of this recording my camera goes off, bear with me. I've been having some issues with it. All right, here we go. Here we go. Round number 3. Nice fake. See, now what this is doing to Naz, as you can see, it's kind of, look at that, beautiful back slip into the man's got some of the best clinch entries I've seen, man. But this grappling threat is preventing Naz from really letting his hands go. Gets him in a clinch again. Yeah, it really prevented him from really letting his hands go. But you can still see the incremental advancement he's making with his footwork. See that? It's like he's still entering the pocket and still, he's like, yo, look at that. Just little by little, closing that distance. Before you know, you're against the cage. Against Dustin Porier. This is a problem. There we go. Teep to the body. Teep again. You see what happens as you start getting to the highest of levels? It becomes single shots. Throwing combinations is too risky. Everybody is too good at counter. You know what I mean? Everything becomes about like tap, 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 tap. Just, yeah. By the way, this is what made Dominic Reyes very difficult to fight. I've been saying this before. You know, it's like Dominic Reyes was a difficult fight for John Jones, and a lot of people kind of like are not looking at like why was that. And the big reason for that is because Dominic Reyes is a pot shotter. Beautiful takedown. He's a pop, pop. Even when Dominic Reyes is actually like trying to finish you, he has so many offbeat shots that from the outside looking in, you might feel like Dominic Reyes would be very easy to counter, but he's not. Oh, I think he got him right here. See, this is a good right here. The arm triangle is good right here. But I think Naz got out. He got out here. He raced it very well. Very good defense, man. Very, very, very good defense. Very good defense. No ifs, ands, or buts when it comes to that. Very good defense. All right. So, this is round number 4, I believe. Round number 4. There we go. Round number 4. This is where the issue starts, right here. This distance right here, this is not the distance you want to be at. There we go. Clinches him at the right time. Tries a different takedown. Doesn't get it. Beautiful. This is what I should have tried to do against him. You know, I should definitely have not picked Charles Oliveira. You know what I mean? Should have gone with Islam. And really try to implement. But yeah, he defends this so freaking well, bro. The knife. I'm telling you, man, when you learn how to defend these takedowns, bro, that's when you become a problem. That's Zayaf right there. Like, you can never get that dude down. And right now, a lot of people still guess when it comes to that takedown, the defense. Very few players actually know how to defend those on reaction. I don't. I don't even know how to defend those on reaction. And it's up because I haven't gone and studied it. Oh, beautiful. I haven't studied those animations just yet. But yeah, Naz knows how to defend it. Romero knows how to defend it. I think someone like, yeah, Zayaf. Who else have I played that defended them very well? I'm trying to think. Go, for sure. Knows how to defend it. Beautiful. Sets him down with a left hook and gets him out of there. Yeah. Yeah, all the grappling. All the grappling. See what I'm saying? Like, where he got that finish. Center of the octagon. Like, you can definitely outstrike him. But, like, one, you can't let him back you up. You just can't do it. And throwing in a grappling threat might also, you know, really help. So, very good second round. So right now they're 1 apiece, which means they have to do a tiebreaker, aka best of 3. So let's skip to that. Why waste any time? Now this best of 3, they did it in the featherweight, division, and so this surprised me. Based on what we saw in the last fight, I genuinely thought that Romero was gonna go with someone with grappling. You know, either Umar Nurmagomedov, maybe somebody like, I thought he was gonna go with someone like that. Maybe Aljamain Sterling. You know. But see, right there, he's pressuring him, and right away, Naz is now the one switching things up and shooting. I thought he was, you know, maybe Alexander Volkanovski, someone that, you know, you can implement a grapple-heavy style with someone that also has a lot of stamina. But he went with Conor. And my guess is the reason Romero did that is, you know Romero, man. Like, this is one of the things that, like, makes him great, but also kind of worries me every single time he's playing. Because not only, he doesn't just do what he has to do to win, he kind of want to beat you. He wants to beat you at your own game. So this is him. He's like, all right, you're the Conor guy. I'm going to pressure you. You're the Conor and pressure guy. So now I'm going to pressure you, and I'm going to beat you at your own game. I can tell you that's exactly what Romero was thinking. I know him. He's my brother. I know that's what he was thinking. And you see him pressuring very well. And, you know, but I think the one thing he didn't expect was that the game plan was going to get switched on him. And this is where Naz is very smart. You know, Naz control, and, you know, he can be a goof and all this shit. But I've always recognized that he's not a dumbass. And what he did in this fight, you know, kind of proves that. He switches things up, and now he's going to start grappling. And he picked Ilia to Porier, who, of course, has very good grappling. And I think that definitely caught Romero off guard, because he thought this was going to be like a striking match. But now he's being takedowns are being shot on him, and he's like, "Fuck, I'm using Conor. That's not good." But you see what's happening on the feet right now. Like, keep this right here a pure striking match, and my advantage right away would go to Romero, because this is what he came to do. He came to just throw hands and kickbox. But there's grappling. Yeah. Naz is a very good grappler. He's a very good grappler. He knows exactly when to switch game plans. He knows exactly what to do to try to secure a victory. And that's literally what Romero just did to him. So now he's pressuring a little bit. And all the grappling, all the takedown, even though the takedowns are being denied, look at what it's doing to the stamina. You know what I mean? And see that show of respect right there. I can tell you what Romero was thinking as well. Again, I know him. He's thinking, God dang, that dude smart. Smart. Very, very good move on the chessboard right there to start grappling. There we go. Yeah, get him. Yeah, see, pressuring Romero when he's got Conor, it's just, you'd have to really, you really gotta be out of this world good to win that. Because he's got a lot of goddamn power on his hands, but Naz wasn't just pressuring with strikes. Now he's making Romero think about grappling, you know? And Romero is not using a grappler that he can grapple back, because that's usually what he would do. Like, okay, if you want to grapple, we'll do that. But he's got Conor. Like, what are you going to do about that? Takes him down, gets it. Beautiful game plan by Naz. I still don't understand. Why Naz immediately goes to mount. But let me tell you, this counter right here that Romero was hitting, this is worth studying, because I've seen him do this twice now. He's using the sprawl to counter that attempt to go to mount. See this right here? When Naz is about to go to... He's about to go to mount. Romero immediately shoots the underhook, which is like, I mean, I don't know how he came up with this. Maybe he just found this on the fly, but I doubt it. Because in real life, what this scenario now leads to is now you're in headquarters. Headquarters is your opponent's knee in between your legs. Now from headquarters, you can go leg weave, and then leg weave go to mount. From headquarters, there's a bunch of different things you can do. You can knee cut. You can knee cut to the right. But when you're in headquarters in this position, you kind of want that underhook. See that underhook that Ilia Porier is going for? You need that. But if your opponent beats you to the underhook that actually sits up, you lose that position completely. And so right there, Romero shoots, gets that underhook. Now you have an overhook. You've lost this position. And so Romero is using this to go to sprawl. See, this is like dogfight right here. This is essentially the dogfight position, and from here, Romero is. I'm going super technical jiu-jitsu, but he's using that to go to sprawl, and it's the second time he's done it. And I'm curious to see if it beats it every single time, regardless of grapple advantage. Again, you see that? You see that? He did it again. So this is like, there's a lot that you can learn from this. Naz goes again. Boom. He goes to sprawl. That is brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff by Romero, man. Absolutely brilliant. I will work that one into my game. This deny right here that Naz hit is just crazy. The reflexes, I mean not reflex, the reaction time to hit that deny is it's absolutely wild. And this, that is so fast. Why was this so fast? Why was that Darce so quick? Guys, sorry I keep rewinding, but there's a lot going on here. That Darce was so fast. The GA, look at this. And there's no stopping this. You can't race this. You can't race this. You can't race it. Takes him to the other side, gets it. You can't race that, man. Yeah. I'll tell you guys, man, nowadays when I get submitted in this game, it's the goddamn Darce. It's that fucking Darce, bro. I don't get tapped with arm bars, triangles. Definitely not the goddamn heel hook. Nobody gets me with a heel hook. But, like, I'm talking about in the game, by the way. I get tapped by heel hooks in real life every single day. But, like, in the game, it's the damn Darce, bro. It's the fucking Darce. Some really, really high-level groundwork right there, man. Some super high-level grappling.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Now look at the stamina. You see this? This is a problem. This is a huge problem. If your opponent is trying to grapple you, man, and they have this stamina lead over you, that's an issue. It's an issue. Because the moment they enter, and I have no idea how Naz was able to get this. Like, this one kind of baffled me. It really baffled me that he was able to sneak that in. It's crazy. Like, the one thing that I'm learning from watching these guys, man, is like, go for the thing. Just go for the thing. A lot of times I find myself overthinking. Like I do this with Romero all the time. When I'm playing him, I tell myself, it won't work. Like, I'll think about something that I want to do, and then I'm like, nah, he'll see that coming. He'll stop it. Like, I would never shoot a low single on Romero, ever. Literally. Because in my brain, I'm like, he's going to stop that. That is so rudimentary. He'll see it coming from, like, Burkina Faso right there. Naz tries it a second time. He'll see it coming from a mile away. He'll deny it, and I'll just waste stamina. There's no point even doing it. Or worse, he's going to hit a magic stick if his fighter has it and jump to my back and choke me out. So, like, I don't do it because I'm like, oh, my opponent already knows. But you see, I mean, look at that. This is also something I probably wouldn't do. I probably wouldn't shoot and try to turn on Romero. I'll try to get him with a sneakier takedown or something, you know? But Naz is just going for it. And Mero was doing the same thing in the other fight. And so what I'm learning is, man, no matter who you're fighting, no matter how good they are, just do the thing. Do the thing. Yeah, if they deny it, boo-hoo, oh well, do it again. Try again. Try a different one. And you see what's happening? Whoever is the one grappling has a major advantage. Because now you got to worry about it. Like, it's so important in UFC 5. Way more than in UFC 4 and UFC 3 and UFC 2. In UFC 5, it is very important to be able to grapple in this game, bro. It's very important to have, especially if your opponent plans to grapple you, man, you got to be able to respond with grappling as well. Because the submission system right now is quite oh, Romero gets rocked on the feet. The sub system is brutal. You either know it or you don't know it. So right now, Naz is definitely winning this fight. Winning this fight. Yeah, so there's that shot. Turns him. Actually gets it.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Here we go. They touch gloves. And they're right back to it. Yeah, Conor was just the wrong pick. Against the cage. Gets back up. Woo! I'd really like to see Naz, in my opinion. I'd like to see him add block counters to his game. I mean, he's already such a good pressure fighter. If he were to add block counters to his game, and I think that would just turn him into like a complete demon, honestly. And I don't know why the rest of these high-level players are not doing it. Like, Romero does it, I do it. But like, if I'm being honest, nobody else does. Goat doesn't. Goat doesn't block counter. Swizz doesn't block counter. There's some like obscure random players I'll run into and they do it. But like, I'd like to see like the rest of these high-level players, elite players, added to their game. I really do. Because I've seen Romero just like casually throwing right hooks into his guard. You know what I mean? And he doesn't even do that with me. Like, when Romero throws a right hook at me, like when he throws a shot into my lead side, he sways or he ducks or he tries to get out of there because I'm coming back with a block counter right away. But you see kind of with Naz, he's just like casually throwing it. And that's, I'd like to see Naz start using some block counters, man. I want to see how much more gnarly his pressure becomes with that. I think it's gonna just be just sick. Look at that leg weave right there. All right, let's go back and watch it again. Let's go back and watch that. So, I don't know what it like. I'm still yet to understand why Naz only goes to mount. When I fought him, I noticed that he was literally only going to mount. I don't get it. Maybe there's something this guy knows that I don't know, but he literally doesn't try to go to side control. It's just mount. And he's so predictable with it. He's so predictable with it. And yet somehow he'll get it. It's crazy. So he tries to go to mount again. Romero attempts to use that same sprawl transition, but I think maybe because of the stamina right here, it doesn't work, and Naz is able to turn that into a leg weave. Now the leg weave, the way it works is, you see that right knee, Conor McGregor's right knee, you push it to the other side, you push it to Conor McGregor's left, you insert your left knee. So Porier inserts his left knee in between Conor's right knee and left knee. That causes the weave. And then from there, you step over the top and you enter mount. So watch this. Let me play this slow motion so you guys can actually see what's happening with this transition. Push the knee. There's the weave right there. See, the left knee enters, and then all you do is just step that right knee over the top. Step the right knee over the top, and there's mount. That's what leg weave is. Anytime I say leg weave, that's what I'm talking about. It is a legitimate jiu-jitsu pass from headquarters. Now, this is not good. This is very bad. All right? This is very, 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 very bad. I wouldn't have done that. I really wouldn't have done that. Because now he's got this freaking armbar. I personally would have just let that round go, bro. Because now Romero is like, he's trying to fake, but Naz is not biting on the fake. He tries to go for the real one. Naz denies it. Tries to race it. And it's GG's. Brilliant. There's no two ways about it, man. There's no two ways about it. Just in case you guys don't understand what happened right there, I'm going to try to break it down again. So, Naz enters... He enters this armbar. Hold on. And pay attention to the grapple advantage, all right? Romero is going to fake this escape. He'll fake. And the reason he's faking is because he wants Naz to deny the fake. You want them to deny your fake. Because when they deny your fake, what happens is Porier's stamina, his short-term stamina will shoot down. And once his short-term stamina shoots down, now you can begin to struggle. And once you deplete your opponent's stamina completely, you can escape for free. So Romero was trying to play a stamina game. Fake, get Naz to bite on the fake, and then get his stamina to shoot down. But Naz knew that, and he didn't bite on the fake. And you'll know he didn't bite on the fake because his stamina, his short-term stamina, is not going to go down. So pay attention to Naz's short-term stamina. Romero fakes. Naz does not bite on it. You see that? His short-term stamina, he fakes again. Naz does not bite. His short-term stamina stays the same. Now Romero is going to go for the real one. He goes for an attempt again. Naz bites on this one. This is another fake that Romero did, but Naz bites on this one. But it almost doesn't matter because of how much stamina he already banked for himself. So his stamina shoots down a little bit. Romero fakes again. Naz bites on the fake again. Look at his short-term stamina. Now Naz is going to try to struggle, but Romero tries to escape with a hitchhiker. But Naz fires off the armbar at the same time that he's going for the hitchhiker escape, and he gets it. Now that hitchhiker was the right move by Romero. It's the fastest escape that you can perform when someone hyperextends your arm all the way. That hitchhiker escape is your best bet. So that's what Romero did. It's supposed to be the fastest one, but stamina being low, all of the above, it's just too late. He got him. And with that, he won the best of 3. Major congratulations to Naz. I'll tell you this, I did not think he was going to win. Very few players are able to win a best of 3 against Romero. If you've never, I don't think I need to talk about how great the guy is at this game. If you think I'm bullshitting, go fight him. That's just all I'm going to say. But I hope this also shows how good Naz is, because there are some people when I was like, I can't believe you lost to that guy. I'm like, he's good. I told you guys, he's good. He's incredible. I noticed it as soon as we started playing. The man is fucking good. So you will lose to him too. So there you go. Major congratulations for both of these guys for putting on a very entertaining best of 3. I want to see more of this in the community for sure. And if you guys enjoyed this little watch along breakdown, I know the video is really, really long. Leave a like on it. And I'll see you guys later with a brand new one. As always, stay safe, boys. Peace out. Have a good one.